Hello, we're back, and we are Stitch, and we know things.
We stitch.
Oh, we stitch, and we know things.
Because there's two of us, double trouble.
Ooh, could be double trouble. I'm Jan.
I'm Ashley.
I'm her mom.
I'm
Yay,
her
if
daughter.
you didn't know that. And this is our 18th video.
Flosstube 18.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Our 18th.
And that little growl in the background is my fur baby Luna, because the mail is
Mail
here.
just came, and we're
she's
not letting her out to go get her bone from the mailman, so she's
every
growling.
delivery guy, FedEx, UPS, in the mail give her bones now, and she knows it.
And she knows it, boy. She sees them drive by. If they don't stop, woo! I don't want to be them. Anyway.
See, she stopped. He passed.
This is a Flosstube about cross stitch.
Yes.
And a little bit of family life.
And a little bit, you showed some extra things. Like,
Yeah.
she knits and stuff. I would love to learn to crochet and quilt, but I don't know.
We'll see.
know.
It's coming.
It's
coming.
But I just mainly do cross stitch at the moment.
Mhm.
But you know, you
Yeah.
dabble. You dabble
Yeah.
in things.
Yeah.
If you're new to our channel, welcome. We love to have
Glad to
new
see.
people.
Well, glad to see you. You know what I mean.
We love to share time with you.
Yes.
That kinda
Thank
sounds
you.
good.
Spend time with
And
you.
if you're returning, thank you so much.
We appreciate it very
If you
much.
haven't already and you like what you see, hit the bell for notifications. When we post, we try to post every 2 weeks.
Yep.
We will not be doing a full Flosstube 2 weeks from now, as we'll be at StitchCon, but I do know that they let you do little shorts there, so we
we'll
might
try
to do that. So this one's going to be the one for like a couple weeks.
Okay.
But we might.
Well, I think we're able to do one more. No, maybe not.
No, because next weekend's
Well,
the
we could
weekend
do it from
before,
the
2 weeks.
hotel room.
We could do it. We might do some little extras. We've been kind of talking about doing some
Yeah,
things,
trying to figure out, what would interest you all.
Yeah. Oh, and thank you for sharing your opinion on the fabric for that pillow.
Oh,
the sampler
yeah.
pillow.
Yeah.
I am going to go with the darker fabric, and I am thinking of doing like a little extra something of me making my pillows, because I haven't done it yet. I wanted to have them done for this video, but I just, it's been crazy busy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And then when we're also at StitchCon, you're going to do the brag table.
Yes, I am going to film the brag table, because it's amazing to see what people stitch.
Oh, my God. Such beautiful stitchers.
Yeah, the things they do, but I also want to do some videos of, like, maybe the annex, if we go when it's
And
just things
maybe,
so you guys can kind of
us
see,
sitting around,
get
so you
an
could
idea.
see. Maybe you'd want
to.
to try and get in next year,
Yeah, if not, no worries. It might not be your thing, but I personally love watching, seeing other people's stitch pieces, and then I'm like, ooh, I want to do that too, or
I know there was this one gentleman I talked to last year, and he was stitching one of the pieces I'm going to show you today. And he had done his own background, and I'm dying to see what he's going to do this year. The gentleman, our table was like right.
No, I know who he was. What was he stitching? I don't remember.
He was stitching Lady of
That's
the Flag.
what I thought. Okay, I thought.
Yeah,
but
he was
like, oh my
stitching
God.
Lady of the Flag, and oh, she was gorgeous. He was wow.
He was so sweet too. I don't.
And he was very
his
nice. Yeah,
name.
well, everybody we've met there
Everybody,
has been very nice.
Okay, so just a little background. I get really bad anxiety. Like, stop me in my tracks. It's so bad.
Yeah.
So the idea of going and being around 300 people I didn't know, plus the workers at Keepsakes, I was nervous.
She was panicking.
I was panicking. I'm not gonna lie.
Last year was our first year.
Yes. But my God, this community, that is what I love. Everybody's so welcoming. There's no judgment. It's just a warm bunch of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I felt so comfortable. I even went up and rang the bell last year.
Yeah, she did.
Which was a big deal for me.
That is a big deal.
So
I'm trying to get her to do it for me this year.
but I'm trying to tell her, it's cool, you could do it.
Yeah, right.
Because she gets,
I get anxiety too.
Carly's starting to bark a little at the door.
Are you
Our
serious?
other dog is now barking at the door.
Oh, I didn't feed him. Oh, well, they'll survive.
They're gonna get a late lunch.
Yeah,
dinner.
they had a late breakfast. It was
Yeah.
after 8, so.
So we try to stretch it so they're not hungry at night.
Yeah. Anyway, back to stitching.
Oh, and I wanted to show
Oh.
my mug. I got it on clearance at TJ Maxx, and it's a huge cup of coffee right now. But it says, it's Hello Kitty. When in doubt, call Mom. And then it says, how are you, in the little bubble. So I just like it a lot, so I thought I'd
She
show
loves
it.
that cup.
I love this mug, but it's so much coffee, it takes me like a whole day to drink it.
We started out rainy today.
You want me to go take her out really quick?
No. We
Okay.
started out rainy today, and then it cleared up, and now it's getting cloudy
It's
and rainy
overcast.
again.
It
And-
poured last night. We lost power a little.
Yeah, yeah.
Temporarily.
But
last
we, I've stitched a little bit, not a lot, because I've been working on a lot of things for StitchCon. And like my small, which I can't show,
I know. We'll take pictures though.
and a gift I can't show, and then
Um,
stuff we did for.
We'll take pictures.
general, yeah.
But we'll also, maybe that's another thing we'll video, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, is the table, the smalls exchange.
That's
so you guys
true.
can get an idea of like
Of
what kind
that
of things
is.
people
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, because a lot of people ask a lot of questions about that, and
Yeah.
maybe we can answer some of the questions I've seen people ask.
Maybe
Yes. Uh-oh, here we go. She's
maybe
thinking.
we have, you know, the watchers, if they haven't gone or they're new. I mean, I know it's kind of short this, you know, 2 weeks before, but maybe you guys send in questions you have, and we can either try making sure we film it and show you, or we could do like a whole well, I don't want to take away from them. We could answer questions. Maybe
Yeah, we could
not.
answer questions. I don't see why not.
I don't want them to feel
If they
like
post
I'm taking
them on
it
Facebook,
over. But if you
people
do
are
have a lot of
asking them.
questions, the best channel to go to is Just Keep Stitching, because Stephanie,
Keeps you really
always-
updated. She's
yeah,
fantastic.
she's great. I mean, they're all fantastic, but she's
Yeah.
the main information person. That's where
Information
we got all
headquarters.
Our, yeah, that's where we got all
Stephanie.
of our. That's where we got all our
And
information.
Stephanie is from the stitching group Just Keep Stitching, and
with
she,
her mom,
yep,
Pam.
and she also works at Keepsakes.
Yes.
So that's just, if you don't
you-
know this stuff, we're
Yeah,
telling you
and
now.
you'll see like her and Barbara a lot
Yeah.
in videos for like StitchCon.
Okay.
Anyways.
Anyway,
yeah, I
down
don't
to
wanna
what
take
we've been
away from
stitching.
them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't
trying to
wanna
take
either.
over the
We're-
whole.
Can you tell we're excited about it? Woo-hoo.
Woo! You guys are
Okay.
like, stop talking about
Hold
it.
on, Carly. Hold on.
Carly, come here. You want to show people? Come here.
Come here, baby girl.
Come here.
No.
She's like, nope.
We also have baby birds hatching in my husband's jacket on the
Oh
back,
my
on the side porch.
goodness,
So we can't take
yes.
them out that way. Because every time you go out and make noise, the babies start making that little squeaky
Literally,
noise.
Yeah, literally
Tee.
his sleeve. They built a nest, and
In
right
his
where
sleeve.
the arm goes in, you can see the 4 little heads sticking up with their mouths open. It's
Yeah.
so cute.
And mom and dad are trying to go in and out, and they're like, "What are you people doing here?"
I know. They're
So
like,
anyway.
trespassers.
Okay. What
I
have
cut
you
off,
been
though. You were saying
stitching?
something.
I don't remember.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Doesn't hurt.
Oh, so
Mm-hmm.
I did talk about giving this away
Ah, yes,
in the
that's
last
right.
video
Mhm.
to anyone who commented Raven.
And we did have a commenter.
We had one comment, but that's okay.
Hey.
You know? Hey,
That works.
whatever works, you know? So, I will be probably sending a message over YouTube with like, I can't remember if we have our emails in our information.
To her.
Yeah, we'll be sending our email to you so you can
You gonna
email
tell 'em
us
who won
the
it?
information. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh.
But I'm just covering that first.
Okay.
That way, you know, nobody has to post stuff in comments or anything. So, see, now I'm all off track. Anyways.
The person that won
The
it
person who won the Wizzy Kate Nevermore is...
Marcy from Amnicon Studios. Yay, Marcy. Good going.
So, Marcy, I'll be sending you both of our emails. You could pick either
Yeah,
one of us
either one
to
of
send
us.
to.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll ship this out
Before we go.
even leave to StitchCon, so you
Mhm.
can get it in your hands. But yeah,
Yep.
thank you for participating.
Thank you very much. That
So,
was our
yeah.
well, second giveaway. The first one,
Didn't
nobody
pan
wanted
out.
it.
Didn't pan out.
So
But that's okay.
it's,
You know
it's
what?
going with us, and it's going to go on the free
No, it's
table.
not.
Yeah, it is. Glendon Place.
No, you gave it to me.
Did I give it to you?
She gave it to
See,
me.
I gave it to her.
She's like, well, are you sure you don't want to stitch? I'm like,
Oh.
I'll stitch it. Why
Oh,
not?
okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, we can, if somebody wants it, I mean, that's totally fine.
Well, you know somebody there would want it, but I mean, if you want to stitch it, keep it.
Well, I don't know.
We tried to give it away, and nobody
Yeah.
came back with it. So, anyway, what else have you been? What have you been stitching? I know she's gonna keep barking and
making
spinning.
crying noises. Sorry about that. She's going in little circles on her bum, crying.
Well,
Well, you know.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Why, that wasn't like a weird. It was a.
Okay. God,
It was okay the way I
I
explained
know
it.
you're fine.
Coffee time.
I think you had enough coffee. No, joking.
I think I need more
Okay,
coffee.
so what have you, for the third time, Ashley? Third time. What
Okay, clearly I do need more coffee.
have you been stitching?
Okay. So, yeah, Carly, I know I'm going.
You want to see what she's stitching, Car?
She does. Okay, so I worked on this more from last time I showed it. The simplicity.
Just keep going.
Carly's so excited to see it. The simplicity, and this was called the Pure, is what it says on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the circle. So that's really how big it is. And then this is a little seagull I'm still working on, and then there's another seagull there.
Now you're doing that. What is that thing you called?
I'm doing color completion. So like all the dark blue, that's everything for it. I'm doing each
All
color
the
at a
browns,
time.
that's everything for it. I've never heard of that. That was totally different.
A lot of
Since
people-
then, though, I've heard.
Yeah, a lot of people do it on full coverage. This is just a kit, and like I'm not the best at being organized, so like my floss won't stay in the number. So it's just easier for me to do color completion. Hey, at least I'm honest.
Yeah.
So
How
yeah,
that works.
there's another, but it's true. Okay. I'm not gonna hide anything from you guys. We're friends, so.
Yep.
Okay. I don't have the picture on me for this one.
Uh-huh. Now this is,
Nora Corbett,
yeah, is this
and this is
Evanora?
yes, Carly. It is Evanora. She doesn't have to go out, you guys. She just does that
She's
when
playing,
she
trying to get
she's
Luna to
getting
play.
Luna to play. I don't want them thinking we're just not taking care of her. I see now Luna's
Now you're
getting
going
up
to hear
to
them
play.
bouncing around. They're going to play.
So it's playtime. So this is Evanora, and I just have that black part to fill in, and then I have Krennic and beads to do. So I'm just trying to fill her in. Like when I'm watching a movie or a show that I want to watch, you know, it's easy
Did
to.
you really just do that?
She took the bed from Luna.
She got Luna to get off the bed, and she
Poor
took it. Luna's laid on the floor now.
I do have a semi-finish.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that sounds kind of more complicated than I meant. Okay, so Wizzy Kate dog string. I talked about it a while back. I did not have enough room to do one of the dogs or the bowl of bones for the letter B. So I added the letter B, and I just smushed together the letters instead of doing the dog at the back end. So the dog should have been between the U and the V and the W. But I cut it out, and then this was supposed to be a bowl of bones, but I just kind of did my own letter B. Because this is the only one of the strings I'm going to make into a drum.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Smarty Pants next to me thought of that. And then, that was a compliment. Sorry,
Okay.
she didn't think. And then this is the dog that I cut out, and I changed it to look like my dog, and I put Luna, and this is going to go on the top. I know it's not the same fabric. I didn't have more of this fabric.
But
so
it's okay. That's the
it's
top
going to
part.
have, like, you know, maybe pom-poms a little separated. It'll be fine. But yeah, so I got to fill her in. But that's Luna. So she's going to go on top of the drum.
Mm-hmm. They'll see it when you finish.
So,
That's going to be good.
That'll be my first drum. That's nerve-wracking. The other thing I've been working on, I think this is everything I've worked on. I feel like I'm
think so.
forgetting something, but
I
I don't
don't
think
know.
I am.
Okay.
So I made a copy out of our Blackbird book, so I don't have the cover picture, but it says October
I might take
31st. This is the first one that I'm doing for the summer camp that Colorado Stitcher does. And I'm almost done. I'm doing the flower pots and little flowers on the side. I'll move, so just a little. So we hand dyed this fabric. It's 18 count. We dyed it with Brit dyes. We did lemon yellow. We did coral and an orange. I forget the orange, but it turned out really, really nice. And I'm stitching it on, with variegated purple floss number 52 by DMC. So, and this is gonna be, maybe that's a little better, I don't know. This is gonna be a flat finish. But yeah, I tried to be very mindful of where I did the light purple. So like I knew I wanted the moon and the stars to be light. I wanted the little glass to kind of stand out more from the bird. I just tried to make sure it was like equal amounts of light and dark because I did it motif by motif. And then I'm also on this side when I finish the flower pot. No, that's not the flower pot. Backwards to me, Ashley. Okay, the flower pot, I'm gonna put A and C and maybe the year. I did find more alphabets by Blackbird that we had that kind of go with this, so it'll be kind of aesthetically the same style. But yeah. So I'm loving it. The purple and the orange is looking so good. And that was Jan's suggestion to do the variegated, and I love it. You want to switch now? Because I'm done. Okay, we're going to switch. I'm going to go take care of Carly, but that's everything I've worked on. That drum was the only kind of partial finish I had. I'm only calling it a partial finish because the top part's not done. The bottom part is. Anyways, so Jan.
Then we'll get back on track.
Yeah, then we'll get back on track. Jan, what have you been stitching on?
Well, Ashley, guess what? Hi, guys. Well, I've been stitching a lot of different things. Well, not a lot, really. I shouldn't say that.
It feels like it.
Yeah, it feels like a lot. I've been working on Twin Peaks First Thanksgiving, and that's this one. I don't know if you can see that. And what I did was I continued doing all the bunting. I've got 2 more left to do on the side, and then I started all the side borders.
I went to the door and she was there, so.
Okay, all the side borders. So, because I had not started it, I just, last time I talked to you about it, I was lining them up. And they didn't line up, and you know, from there. So that's, finally they lined up and I could start doing the borders.
Yay!
Then,
that took a bit because she had to. That's the most stressful part. I don't know about you guys, but having a border line up.
Yep.
Holy moly!
And then this one, ooh, the needles there, is the Afghan that I'm stitching. Now this child is going to be 1 in August, the end of August. I gotta.
But to be fair, you've only been working on it for like a month.
Yeah, and I'm doing the chicken now.
So in all fairness, it's not like you're taking the year to do it. You started it.
Right. Anyway, so that's as far as I've gotten. And she's really heavy on this because it's almost like doing a checkerboard, but it doesn't quite line up. So, and it's not supposed to, so, because it's going to be feathers. So I've been working on that. A little bit. At a time. And then the thing I've probably been working on the most, I don't know which one that goes to, but is Sherry Colorado Stitcher Summer Camp. This is the first time we've done it, and she probably said that too. And
No,
okay,
I did not. I missed that part.
Okay.
I did say
tell
summer
them
camp with
what
Colorado.
it was about for this month, for June?
No, I thought I did a good job, but
No, you
apparently
did.
I missed.
No. June is.
That's why we
they
gotta
want to
film
know
together.
if you stitch more at night or stitch more during the day.
Yes,
I stitch more at night.
as do I.
Okay.
I sleep in
and
a lot.
So I picked. I picked a Edgar Allan Poe tree by Teeny Modernist.
It's because I'm a night owl.
Yeah, because it's got the moon and it, has stars in it for the night. And I had a piece of fabric for it and the white wasn't showing at all. So I had to dye it a little bit darker. And it's in its hoop because I was working on it right up to when we're filming.
Personally, I like it better now that we colored it.
Yeah.
It looks more like
And
the
I'm
picture in
halfway done.
the cover. Isn't it pretty?
Mm.
And we just did,
It's
what was
gonna
that? That was
be-
just charcoal gray.
No,
Pearl gray.
Pearl gray. In the powder though,
Charcoal
not
gray
the,
made it too dark.
Yeah, it's in the powder though, not the liquid.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm doing for that. And I just have
She's halfway
2
done.
rows of tree left. And
2
want to be the
tiers.
bride and groom, huh?
Tears.
Tears, I don't know.
But
what
she's
you call
halfway
it.
done.
You know what I mean, people. I got this one to do and this one to do, and that's it. And
That's
I'll be
a lot
done.
of white in that banner.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it done, or at least mostly done, because I'm probably not going to bring it to StitchCon with me.
Yeah, that's why I'm kicking butt
We
on
will
mine,
see.
because I just want it to be one less thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
And the only other thing that I will be working on, and this is kind of in a plans and kind of not. I'm going to see if I can undo this to show you her. I have everything done on this, and she's been sitting there just going, "Are you going to finish me? Are you
Ever
going
so
to?"
patiently
And I can
staring you
hear
down.
her just yelling at me. No. But I finally got the last color of beads that I needed. I was waiting on certain beads.
She's like, Jeanne,
And
I know you want to bead me.
yeah.
Finish me and frame me.
If I do her all the way, I hope I'm not going to do her all the way because she might come off the scroll
I love
bar.
the dimension. You know, the way
But
they did the colors.
I
looks
put
so
all the
pretty.
Krennics in and everything like that. Now I just have the beads left. And God, I don't remember.
I was trying to show the bottom part for
okay,
you.
trying to show the bottom. This is the bottom part. I can't see past her, so I don't know if you guys,
Here.
hopefully you're seeing it. Whoop. There we go. And all the blank spots in here where all the beads go all the way up her dress.
I wasn't sure about that bottom banner, but I really like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted them to
So
show.
that's
to
where
see.
we're at.
I wanted them to show it.
And-
I meant to see it.
Okay. And so that will be beading. I've got all the beads.
Oh Lord.
They all came in here. And I finally got the last one. And then I'm going to use my tacky, you guys call them tacky bob. We used
Tacky bill.
to call them tacky bill. But it's sticky and you put your beads on it
Ooh, that is very
and
tacky.
you're able to pick them up and stitch them in as you're going. So,
And then,
ta-da!
what's the other one you have of this to do? The one that's sitting.
The princess,
No, there's another
Sundatus
patriotic.
that's
She's sitting. You have two of them.
Oh, I haven't done her yet.
No,
though.
I know. It's not the peace one, but the not the
No,
one
this
with
is
the
the
dove.
Lady of the Flag, and we thought it was the name of the other one,
What's
but
the
it's
other one?
oh shoot, I don't know. My sister-in-law, dog. My sister-in-law was nice enough to send these to me.
Because she got them from like a Goodwill or an estate
No,
sale.
a lady I think ended up giving them to her or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I can't think of the name. This is Lady of the Flag, which is what I thought the other one was called.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's Stitching of the Flag. I don't know. But
Okay,
anyway,
it's
so-
this one.
What is it called?
Queen of Freedom.
Really?
Isn't that her?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Queen of Freedom. It's on eBay
Well, I
right
haven't
now.
started her yet.
I don't know if you guys are looking, but she's on eBay.
Yeah.
Holy moly, for $289.
Yes.
Never used.
Yep. And then
There's a bigger
that's
picture
about
of
it. Like I said, I've been working on a lot of things for StitchCon, and we'll divulge more of that later after StitchCon.
Yeah, we will. Oh, and the one she just did is on eBay for $200. Wow. I was
Yeah.
looking up Blackbird designs, and they're like $200 for the out of print. It's
Wow.
crazy.
Well, these are out of print, and I've had them a long time though, so they
Yeah.
weren't out of print when I got them. Now, I am going to ask you guys, hopefully we will get comments on this. I'm going to take some things to StitchCon.
As we
And
both are.
I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to bring.
Me neither.
So,
I'm just, but she's
this is my mirror I've been working on. I call her Earl Grey, but she's the Silver Moon Tea. Now, I was going to bring her because she's on smaller scroll bars, so I can probably manage it easier.
and it won't take up too much room on the
Yeah,
table.
and I've
You
gotten
got your
that
needle
far.
handy.
I see my needle. It came off the needle minder. I've gotten this far with her, and I thought maybe I could get some good progress in on her.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like every time I sit down to go to stitch something, the little one wants something.
The Barker.
Yeah. And then,
Luna's checking it out.
let me see something. Okay.
Okay.
Then I've got this one that I just got from Luminous Fiber Arts. And of course you can see I've got all the threads,
Yeah, and the,
the
fabric.
floss, and then the fabric's in the back. And the fabric is, I want to say it's probably by, Fiber on a Whim, Cream and Sugar.
I love this color, you guys.
So,
it's
I don't know
washing
if it's
it out
even
a little.
showing
It's
you.
close.
You can kind of see it if I turn it that way a little bit. But I thought, well, that's small enough to work on at the table too, so I could bring that. And then I got this one that I'm dying to start, but I'm dying to start a lot of them. So this is by Stacy Nash, and it's Rose Hill Farm Sampler and Pin Keep. I'm gonna start the
excited.
sampler,
I love this one. I'm not stitching
and I got
it, but
all the floss.
it looks gorgeous.
Yep. Now, with Stacy Nash, I splurge and I get all the floss, the
She's-
called for floss, because I
Um,
don't like when you switch things out.
Yeah. I think she's
And-
like your auto buy. You know, like your favorite designer, you automatically buy it.
Yeah, yeah. See, and those are gorgeous colors, and they're all by weeks.
Oh, and they're gonna look beautiful on the fabric.
And then the fabric, I went hunting. I had one fabric for it, and it just didn't go. You know, you see how this is sort of like old world fabric.
Yeah.
It's like I love that.
We
I
did
don't know
look
if they
up.
got to see that.
We
good
we
enough,
did
but-
look up the called for, but it looked so dark
Yeah,
on
it
the
was
photos
on broom.
online.
Something broom.
Saltbush or something. Saltbush broom. I don't know.
I don't know. I'd have
Something.
to. Let me
But
see
it
if I
looked
can
darker
find it
than the
without-
picture on the front.
Broomgrass.
Broomgrass. Okay, we were both wrong.
No, I
Well,
said
you were
something
closer,
broom.
but I was.
And it was by Needle Bling Linen.
Yeah. It
Now-
looked darker than the front picture.
Yeah,
So we
it
were
was a lot
aiming for
darker.
that, right?
Mhm.
You were aiming for that?
Mhm.
Sorry, I don't mean to take over.
So I found this on. Did I have it? No, I ordered it from 123 Stitch, and it's called
Relic.
Relic Laguna fabric. so,
28 count.
yeah.
She's doing a linen, you guys. I'm so proud of
Yep.
her.
And I doesn't say who it's by, so
Oh.
picture this plus.
Picture this plus, yeah.
Picture this plus. I just thought of what that was. So we
PTP.
found this piece,
I
which
love-
it's more gold than what it's showing, but it looks closer to the Stacy Nash that she stitched on.
I
than the other
personally
one.
love the modeling on it, too. Okay.
And so that's a contender to go.
Yay!
And a new start.
I vote new start all the way.
The what?
I said I vote new start all the way. Which she's got quite a few new starts she's showing you guys, but this one I want her to do.
Yeah, but I've also got some that I need to finish. So
See, that's what I think I'm going to do, bring some stuff to finish. or like get more progress.
Well, that's what I did last year, and I worked on that thing like there was no tomorrow last year.
She did not want to see it for the longest time after that.
It was like, really? So, and then my final one, she got for me, and I love her. And she's a kit. She's
she
all
loves
kitted
me,
up.
or you love the
Both.
kit? Okay. I had to
She's
clarify
by
that.
Dimensions.
Isn't she cute?
And she's a cow.
With flowers in
I
her
love
hair.
the cows. I love cows. And
You could do without the flowers, but she wouldn't be as cute.
Yeah, I'll do her with the flowers. And like I said, she's a kit, a Dimensions kit. Most of you know how these all come. So
Sorry, the glare. There you go.
I'm trying to, yeah. I hope you got to see the picture, not the glare.
She's so
There she
cute.
is. And you can do her down below without the flowers and make it a male cow. Are there male cows? They're bulls, right?
Are they heifers? I don't know.
I don't know. And that's it. But
I
if-
heard a heifer is a cow that didn't have a baby yet.
I don't know. I don't have cows.
I don't know if you guys have a farm.
He
and
won't
you
let me
know.
have cows. I would
If you
take
guys have a
cows.
farm and you know, let me know. 'cause
I'll
that's
bet you
what
I know
heard.
who's going to know the answer.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
what other goodies you got? I'm done with my stuff.
Well,
Sorry, guys.
this,
I'll have
on
more
top
next-
of the
I
fabric
keep
that I
saying
bought
though.
and the beads that I bought, I just got,
What is this?
that's the patterns.
Oh, okay.
Keepsakes 2026.
Which we did not get 2025. So if anybody knows where we can
I'm sure I'll find one
get
somewhere.
one, I would love to get my hands
And
on
I
it.
love how they do it now. When I first started getting these in the 90s, they
That's old. No, I'm just
used to
kidding.
put the patterns inside the calendar. And it was like, well, by the time you got the patterns out of the calendar,
The year was over.
it was marked up because you use these to mark what you, like doctor appointments and da-da-da-da. And then you'd flip it over and there would be the pattern. It was like, okay. Well, now they send you a nice book with all the different patterns.
I love it.
This one has so many.
There's one
There's
I
12, but I
really
mean-
want to do.
They're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. And
Oh, that book with the...
I know, with the
That's-
castle.
I gotta stitch
And the
that.
dragon.
Oh, and she's cute too. Oh my god, they're so cute.
They're all so cute. Here's
oh, the tea one.
Okay, here's December, January, February, and March. So you can see these.
I can't be with you right now. You folded your book wrong.
This is a stitchy book.
Exactly.
It didn't hurt it.
Okay.
Oh, Lord help me.
Okay, here's the other half. Do it.
This is May, June,
I like the ship in the bottle.
July,
Lady Liberty's face is covered. I like
And
the penguins.
August. They're
what are
cute.
the penguins for?
they're August, I think.
That's
Yeah, going to the
August?
beach.
Little penguins. Oh, that's
Uh-huh.
cute.
That's
too.
cute how they did that.
The little hoop.
Yeah, they put a small hoop in the center. And then I already showed you September, October, November, December, which were these in the back.
And I think the October Halloween book is up for pre-order by Just Cross Stitch, which we'll show that when we get it. We didn't
Also, the
pre-order
Witchy
it, but
Stitcher.
we pre-ordered that too. Well, she pre-ordered it. She loves the Witchy Stitcher. I'm doing the tarot
Yeah.
cards, but that's the only thing I've done.
Yeah, I like
by
her. So I've ordered
Well,
hers.
we'll be
And
doing.
that's about it. Just trying to take it easy, get ready.
This is our shortest video ever.
Ever, I know. And
I hiccuped. Sorry, guys.
maybe we'll do a special video on what we're packing and bringing.
Maybe I'll do a video of me making my pillows. Yeah, we're each
Okay.
gonna do our own video of what we're packing. So we're not running from room to room. It'll be like, what's Jan bringing or what's Ashley packing or whatever.
Yeah. And
Something cute.
so hopefully you guys will let me know which patterns get picked to go. If you think all of them, say all of them. I'll just bring them all.
So this is what we do. We drive, so we don't have to worry about going through an airport with having stuff too big,
Right.
which is nice.
Yeah.
And I bring an empty suitcase for when I bring stuff home.
And so do I.
So we bring 2 suitcases each, but one is empty for just the goodies, you know, depending on how big they are. You just don't know what you need.
Well, and what we buy, yeah.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Oh.
Like
And
the
then
goodies.
we usually make a stop. We stop early.
And we go to Keepsakes the day
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, which, yeah,
I don't know how many
I have to pick up something from there for somebody.
tour videos there are of that. We
Oh,
might be
no.
able. There weren't that many people who were there the day before StitchCon last
Well,
year.
I'm sure Stephanie's done her tour video.
I'm gonna look. I think she has.
It's massive. I will
It's
be going
overwhelmingly-
before. The only reason we're going the day before is because I can't go up and down the stairs.
Yes.
So she will be going. I'm sorry, I have a dog
No,
hair
that's not
across
true.
it.
We're also going the day before because I get motion sick on the bus.
Yeah, she does a new thing.
I
for her.
get motion sick in the passenger seat in the front too.
This is not a very upbeat video.
So no. So I'm just explaining. So like
I
I
know.
won't be going to Keepsakes during the weekend. So we're going the day before StitchCon starts so that we can both go because it's not their fault. I mean, I get, you know, motion sick in a car now. I get car sick.
And she never did before until we came up here one year in the truck.
Yeah, and I get sick on planes. So I mean, it's just
Yeah, any kind of motion like that. She
Yeah.
can't even go on rides anymore.
yeah, I get motion sick on rides.
So, yeah, and I can't go up and down the stairs real fast if I can go up them.
yeah, like she's probably not going to go to the second floor, but she'll
Yeah.
send me up there because the floss is up there.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I'll be the
that's
one.
right.
Yeah, just give me a list
Well,
and
maybe
I'll
I
go
can get it
upstairs.
in the
You can
end.
take your time though.
Yeah.
Well, the annex has
That has the specialty
trunk
sauce,
shows.
Yeah. And then
But I think you might be able to order stuff and they put it in the window thing.
I think they do.
So you
yeah.
might be able to do that.
And then we're gonna, which is a neat thing that Keepsakes does.
Yeah.
You can order stuff from the store, and they will bag it up for you and get it ready and bring it to the hotel.
The hummingbirds out there.
And then you get it. Yeah, I know. And then you get
so
it
cute.
from. They have this little area where you go,
You
and
could-
you can pick it up there.
And you could even, if I remember correctly, hold stuff to like the last day and then purchase everything all together.
That's true
instead
too.
of doing, we did multiple because I had stuff I wanted to start right then and there.
Yeah.
But it probably, in hindsight, I would probably do that this year.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, sorry, the hummingbird was out there. I was getting a little distracted.
And
He's so cute.
the only other thing that I wanted to talk about was who I have been watching.
Yes.
I've watched a lot of people lately this week, and
I feel like I had too.
let's see. I watched Sarah Stitchy Spot.
Yep.
Yep, and
Once
Sarah.
Upon a Stitch.
Well, hang on.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Sarah, I hope you're okay. I hope your husband's feeling better. I know what it's like. You've got one more to go through. And he's probably going to be going through it at the same time my husband's going to his second part. And it's touch and go. It really is. And it really brings it
Nerve-wracking.
home. Brings it
Yeah.
home.
The
Anyway,
reality.
so I will keep him and you in my prayers. Your grandchildren are gorgeous. They're just absolutely gorgeous. She
Yeah.
had a film at the end with
As she
them
always
in
does
it.
that. They're so cute.
They're so cute. And yeah, you guys take care. You're in my thoughts. The other person we watched was
Once Upon a Stitch.
yeah. She does some beautiful work.
She's cute. She
And
talks
she's-
about her grandkids
Yeah,
too.
yeah. She's really cute though. I
Yeah.
like her, and she's so soft spoken and so
Yeah.
calming.
Yeah,
And,
it's relaxing.
Yeah, it's nice watching her videos and what she does. And then I watched Lala D.
Woo!
Hey, Laura. We were just saying we hadn't seen a video. And oh my God, she showed her pink sparrow, which she did color changes on.
Beautiful. She brightened it up.
Oh my God, it was insane. It is beautiful. I was
is.
like, oh, I want it.
I'm stitching the called for, and I'm like, ooh, I like her conversion, but I'm already like halfway through mine,
Yeah.
so there's no.
Well, then she did another one, the Nora Corbett Halloween Fairy, which I was not going to start any of those.
I have one of them.
But I am going to start them. I'm like, I want that Halloween Fairy. She did
which one
such
is
a
it, though?
beautiful job.
There's two different ones.
She did the one with the mask where she's standing there and she has the wings behind her.
Okay, she's not like looking up.
No, not that one. Those are the pixies.
Yeah, but there's 2 Halloween fairies, so I have the other one. I don't have that one.
Right. You have
Fun-
have the pixies.
Fun fact, did you know all of those holiday ones were originally sold only as kits, but now they're available with just the charts?
No, didn't know that. Did
That's
not know
why I didn't
that.
buy them originally. I want to do the New Year's fairy.
Wow. And
Sorry.
then there's one that I've been watching her, and the reason I keep looking at the windows, pardon me here, is that I had to raise the shades up so we'd have light in here. Well, we've been having a lot of birds hit the windows because they can see through to the other side of the windows and they think they can cut through, and
When they're being chased by the hawk.
yeah, they're getting hurt. So I have to keep the shades down to a certain point, and they were just flying towards here, and I was like, please don't hit. Anyway, sorry about that. But, and then Laura, you did. I never wanted to, not to be mean to you or the designer. The pollinators just didn't catch me. You know, it was interesting. I loved the facts and I loved looking at it and everything, but it wasn't one that I was like, oh,
You saw and you were like,
I'm not going to run out and go buy it and stitch it, you know. I saw yours stitched.
And
Now I have to go get it. But it's,
the pictures don't do it justice.
Oh, and
they
then
really don't.
the way she tweaks things, it's fantastic.
Her fabric she dyes is
Oh
good,
my
like
God,
crazy.
I know. You do a fantastic job. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to think, who else did we?
Amnicon.
That's right, Amnicon Studios, of course. Marcy, we watched you.
Yes, we did.
We always
we even
watch
watched
you.
the garden video.
Yes,
that
we
was
did.
really good too.
That was very good, very informative. I have my garden and gave me some ideas. So
her garden's going through the ringer because it's been raining so hard.
Yeah. So
But some of them are
yeah, and then
struggling.
I watched Nisi today.
Yeah, Nisi.
And
Hi,
she's
Nisi.
working away on her We the People.
Oh,
She's getting there.
We watched Patty Penn.
Oh yeah, watched Patty Penn also.
I feel
And
like, Saltbox Stitcher.
was that this week?
I thought it was.
Okay, maybe it was. I thought it was. I don't know. Anyway, that's who we've been watching, and I'm sure we've seen a lot of others. There was a new girl that I just saw. Her name's Sarah, and oh my gosh, what was the name of her channel? One Stitch at a Time? No.
No,
One's
not count twice stitch ones.
Oh my gosh.
Can I pull it up on my YouTube?
Can you pull it up? Yeah.
I might be able to pull it up. Hold, please.
Because we did look her up, and then we
Speaking of which,
we watched her.
It just occurred to me that we said it's our 18th Flosstube, but we didn't say the date. It's June 7th.
June 7th?
Yeah, next Friday's Friday the 13th. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
Oh,
they're
Helen
not bad
D.
days for us. The 13th Fridays seem to be good luck for us. So.
I watched Helen D.
Yes, you did. You watched a lot of Helen
Oh,
D.
and
you've been
Tattooed
watching
Stitcher.
Pam and Steph.
Yep, and Tattooed Stitcher.
And Tattooed Stitcher. I did not get to see Burn yet. I want to watch her new video.
Mm-hmm.
And but anyway, those are our people we usually watch.
Let me see if I can find the one.
But oh shoot, I know her name's Sarah, and the name is really cute. It's just do.
You
short.
do.
Yeah. Sorry about the wait here. I wonder if I could find her on mine.
Going as quick as I can, people.
No, well, I was just wondering if I could find her on mine.
Maybe if I put her name.
Oh, but we're taping on mine, so I can't take it and look for her. Oops. Oops. And yeah, otherwise it's been kind of relaxing around here. Everybody's getting more sleep than me. I just can't sleep at night.
Were you watching the whip parade?
Yes, it was the second part of her whip parade. And she's cute. She's like a little pixie of a girl. She's so cute.
But in the cutest way.
Yeah, in a cute way, yeah. And her neighbor was mowing the lawn. I don't remember. She was hoping he would mow her lawn. for her. Oh gosh, I can't think of it. Wasn't one stitch at a time? Any stitch? I don't know. I will look it up and I will find her. But she is just delightful. Just delightful.
Yeah, see, you must have it on your name because
because
it
she
keeps
was under
pulling up
mine.
all the old episodes of Pam and Steph on mine.
No, she's on mine because I'm the one that watched her, but she was so cute. I will find out who it is and I will let you all know. I am so sorry. As you can tell, this one has been, we were doing it real fast, trying to squeeze it in here before my husband got home from a shooting competition. A friend of our son was in, and they went, and he left at 4 this morning, and he could be back any time. So we were like trying to get this done before he got back.
I am so sorry. I am just not seeing
Yeah.
it.
But anyway, all, you have a great week, the rest of the week, or a new week.
Yes.
Or weekend, however you want to say it.
Have a good,
And we will see you if we can in 2 weeks.
yep. If not, have a great June, month
Yeah.
of June.
Yeah. We'll either, if we can, we'll stitch either before StitchCon or at StitchCon if we can do it. Just a little, how you doing, people?
That made me think of the show Friends. How you doing? You know? Was that Joey who says that?
Yeah, maybe we should, yeah. So, anyway, don't laugh with coffee in your
maybe
mouth.
we should what?
Maybe we should title it that. How you doing?
How you do? Hey, yeah, maybe we should.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Okay.
Okay, people don't want to hear me say that more.
I know.
Friends
Anyway,
is a great show, though.
Yeah. After this, hopefully, we'll be getting into a lot more stitching, and I think I'm gonna bring out a couple of my whips. I might even do a whip parade coming up.
Well, it is halfway through the year, so usually people either do
Well,
it.
we're coming up to our 1 year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ours have been offset for when we do the whip parades from everybody else's.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe we should do one.
Yeah. Yeah, or that, or wait until August, the beginning of August, which is when we did our first one. Yeah.
Was it August or September?
I thought it was
August, right?
August. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, have a good week, everybody. I hope you're having lots of time to do stitching.
Yay!
And you have good weather. You can go to the beach, go swimming.
Yeah, tell us what you guys have
Yeah.
planned for summer.
Yeah.
I'd love to do some summery things this year.
It would be
It's
fun,
Actually,
yeah.
not super hot.
Yeah.
Well, it's hot, but it's
Yeah.
not Florida hot. So
Right.
I actually want to do things.
So anyway, we will leave you here, people, I promise, this time. And take care. Hope to see you back here.
Yes.
And yeah, love y'all.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining us, guys.